Welcome to the population panel. My name's Gregory. Increase land value to get wealthier Sims to move in and zone to grow your population.
Good evening, Interworld. Sergeant Slack here from Banana Productions, welcoming you back to this episode 34 of SimCity. As I mentioned last time, I have let it run a little bit, and we have a bit of money saved up, almost enough to pay off our loan, but we're not going to do that for the time being because we may want that money ever so shortly. Now, there's a couple of things that have sprung to mind. These guys over here are industry. They could probably do with somewhere to ship freight and other stuff, and we're going to need some things. So we're going to womp down a trade port over there, which is going to impress some of our industry. In fact, it's going to impress all of our industry, which is spiffing. So in the time being, I find 2 trucks works really good. We've got to have a sign, and we're just going to whomp another freight on there to get things going. So things need upgrading around here, and we're going to need power, and we're going to need water and stuff. Once we do road upgrades here, our population's going to spring up, and we're going to need to be able to deal with that. So we need to future-proof ourselves against a few of these things, which means going back over here. One thing I did notice as well in the population panel, we have 1,000 unemployed people and we have a bunch of unsatisfied people here. So we need to do some work on our zoning, which is why, well, it's not why, but it's probably related to. So we could do with, I mean, this is just dreadful here. I mean, look. Get rid of that face. Rid of those end ones, because I don't want to zone right up to an end. In fact, we only really need to zone one of those, so let's just get rid of all that, and then we'll have that one. That jobber there is going to be zoned. It's going to be zoned up blue all the way there. So we need to make better use. So if we destroy like everything, in fact, leave them because they're actually the right way around. Then, boom, we'll have 3 shops pop up there anytime now. Shops will just pop up there, and that'll give us a bit more. So, this is kind of a major road. We want to keep traffic off here if we can. So, we're going to dezone this puppy. And get rid of all of the existing zoning. Oh, pants. Let's get rid of all the zoning over there. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Rezone you, and rezone you, and leave you. Good. So that's gonna, what was I doing? I was gonna make you, yes. Inside of you, I'm gonna blue up. Down there. So then, when I destroy these people, boom, don't care how happy you are. Then, we should end up with a few more shops, which should hopefully make this balance of unemployed, unsatisfied shoppers a little better. Yeah, that's definitely dropping. That is a step in the right direction, which is all good. So that's spiffing. That gets things off of there. So in terms of future-proofing things, I want to have clean, green, mean, absolutely kick-ass nuclear power. So that's what we're aiming for, but for the time being our wind plant is going to do that. It's cutting the mustard at the moment. There's no problems there. Water, how much do we actually need? We need 12.5, and that will give us 80. So that's masses more than we need at this time, but I like to have these things down and on and running so that when you do actually need them, they're just ready to go. So I'm going to stick you down. Ooh, anywhere over here really is good. How about there? I'm going to stick you down just round about there. What are you doing education-wise? You're cool, but we'll wait for that to get up to speed. And no sign. We'll wait for that to get up to speed. which it is, and then we'll come in and we won't get rid of them, but we'll certainly turn them off because we don't need them anymore. They're just going to be wasting water, which is not something we need. We've got this bad boy to do that for us. Now, sewage is pretty bad at the moment. We're just dumping it everywhere. We're producing 14.3, and that's quite bad. That is expensive, but I think it will be worth it. We're still in a positive, so we could afford to go right down. Boom, just put you there, get you done. Maybe should have done those two the other way around, which means we can get rid of these guys over here when it's up to speed. Don't sell anything to anyone. Don't want you doing that. Everyone's going to be self-contained. Self-contained. So that's good. So we don't need these, which means we can just delete them. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Get rid of them. Get them gone. Don't need them. Do not need them. No, don't destroy-late it. No, freight never seems to go up. But these guys are happy. Their freight shipments are making huge profits. They're all cool with that. So power can be upgraded as we go. Water, bomb-proof. Sewage, bomb-proof. All good. Government, where are we up to? We need 14,900. So we need like an extra 1,000 people in this town. We're not going to go too far further yet. Where are we up to with education? 882. So we do need a few more people. I am wondering whether we should remake this. But it's going to cut off loads, and we've already kind of started with things how they are. So we're going to stick with them how they are for the time being. I think we should probably add one of those, but it's expensive. We ain't got the jazz for that. So what can you do when you're sat there waiting for the timer to go? I mean, this is the perfect time to come back into here. We've still got a lot of unemployed in our workers, and that's not good. People need to work, man. They need to have money so they can provide for people. And we have unsatisfied shoppers. So we can whomp a little more shopping down there. It's basically what it boils up to. We've got... Why are you smegging there? Awkward mother flippers. Rid of that. Yeah, making a lot of profit. Not anymore, you're not. And then they're going to respawn along this line here. Keep traffic away from there. We should be able to get more than 2 in, I would have thought. Come on, game. Don't disappoint me. But we're going to have a lot more depth for things there. That's going to be all good. So we need to do a little bit of tweaking to our things. Because a lot of this is really mixed up at the moment. We've got, I mean, look at the situation here. We've got this big building on this road, which is kind of one of our main thoroughfares. And then we've got these 3 kind of wedged on. It's not good. It's not good, I tell you. So we're going to dezone him massively like that. And then what we actually want to do is push him onto the other side. But this is a nice, big, profitable building. So I don't want to destroy-late it too much. So I'm going to zone up all in there. Yep. What about that? That's going to do that bit there. So we're going to zone up there, and then we're going to destroy-late these people. Now, it can seem a little backwards, you know, destroy-lating people when you need it, but this is the kind of, like, the fine tweaking. If you get it right now, then you really don't need to worry too much about it later. Mayor's house. Snazwangle. They're already doing stuff. What's wrong with here? What's wrong with here? Someone build here. It's too far over, I mean. So we've got a lot of residential demand for medium wealth. So let's see what we can do to up our medium wealth types. See, nice pretty roundy bits. But we could take out a couple of roads over here, methinks, without too much issue. Alright, that's going to take all that out. So we need to get our zoning right here before we do it. In fact, we need to do it, and then we need to rezone. Now we've dezoned before stuff comes back. What's gonna be? It doesn't really matter which is on which side, but I think for ease of clarity, we're gonna go down this side. So get rid of you, sneaky, sneaky. Saw what you were doing there. And we're going to go down here. Down to there, which means you guys, I'm afraid, gotta go. Sorry, but that's the way it goes. So, oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfectly perfectoid. Think we could do without some of these roads interconnecting here as well. But we'll see. We'll see. How's that affected? It's this one.
Hello, I'm Gregory.
I should have called him Percy. So there we go, much better. Our unemployment is down. And our unsatisfied shoppers are also down. Although there are... is that climbing? That may well be climbing. So we could do with a little more shopping. I had noticed though, our school maxed out. Absolutely maxed out. So let's have some more classrooms. And we won't beat about the bush, we can afford it. Oh no, we can't afford it. We will beat about the bush, because we can't afford it. What are we doing with our loan? Is that paid back yet? No. Could maybe sneak another one in there, but we'll see. We'll see how our fine tweaking goes. And whether we can change up the fate of people. So we do need a little bit more low wealth employment. We need a touch more of that. It's declining nicely though. We're going to let that run. We're going to let that run a little bit. So let's have a quick check-in with everything. Roads, not too much congestion. We've got a lot of residential demand for medium wealth. That might make a lot of sense since I've just destroylated a load of people. So let's see if we can address that. Because this entire area over here is... these shops need to be sorted out. Dezone you. And then rezone you. The old dezone, rezone. Yeah. That's good. That's good. You're in the right place. But you guys, I'm afraid, are not. We will make better use of our space. And, look at that. That's terrible for land value. Right next to the park as well. Good. Good, good, good. So that should hopefully help with our... because that doesn't seem to be too medium wealth. Which is not exactly what we want. Let's just plop a little pond down there. On the corner, where the space is kind of wasted anyway. Yeah, that's good. That'll give us a bit of that. That'll give us a bit of that. So, demand-wise, bit of medium wealth residential still coming in there. Which means we should probably sort out this little jobber here. This little jobber here, like... I'm so tempted just to get rid of this road here. It fits so nicely. Okay, so you're supposed to be dezoned. Dezoned. Yeah. Cool. So you're not going to need to be rezoned. And there's not much using this side. So I think... yeah, we can get deeper buildings that side as well. Then a couple... we're only going to get a couple either way. Whichever way we go with it, we're only going to be on for a couple of buildings. So... go with this side. Because it gives us slightly better distribution than I think we've got at the moment. So sorry guys. You guys are going to have to go. Couldn't find work? I'm making more work for you. I'm making it happen, man. Making it happen. So that's... what are you flashing at? Not enough freight producers? Suck it. Commercial business not got enough... so we haven't really got industrial demand though. We've got a nice bit of industry. It's doing its thing. It's doing its thing, man. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. So, oh, look at those nice big buildings. See, a little bit of attention to your zoning, and all of a sudden, you're getting nice big buildings moving, which is good. That is good. Good sauce. We are kind of down. We need a bit more of that going on. Where's my education up to? 832 of 832 students. That's good. Let's get everyone a bit smarter. And and then we'll go from there. So back to our zoning. This is kind of a zoning episode. Yeah, zoning craziness. See, that's bad use of space, Slack. That could be moved somewhere else. This corner's not going to get too much use. But we'll see how that progresses. We'll see just how that progresses. So demand is good. What are we doing here? We've still got a lot of unemployed. That's gone up. But that could just be new people moving into town who don't have jobs. But I don't think it is. Go down. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Still use a little more though. I think we could still use a little more shopping. It's going to hurt our population to do it, but it's going to need to be done. Let's de-zone this, and then we'll rezone. Not how much. Jeez, what are you doing to me? Sorry guys, you weren't doing enough of a ting, which means you're gone. Get out of my town. We'll have some more shops. That'll hopefully then bring things down. I think we could afford to boost our taxes a little. I've been running kind of like 9, 10, 11 on some of my other games, and it's not been a problem. In fact, our loan is almost gone, so we could grab another one. But I think we need to increase our population a little bit. I don't want to start already zoning around here, because this is all reserved for stuff. It's all reserved for stuff. There's traffic. How's that doing? Let's have a little check-in across everything and see how things are doing. Traffic, looking good. It is, of course, the middle of the night, but traffic's looking good. Bit of residential demand for high wealth still. We can hope that these guys grow up a little bit as they get a bit happier. Power, still cutting the mustard. Yeah, bomb-proof on those. Government, enough of that. Enough said. Bins, wow, we're collecting 700 of 600. That's pretty good. That's how efficient my guys are. Fire, no problems. Health, 1 death. Oh, I spotted something with you, didn't I? We've got 8 out of 10 injured treated, which means we need another ambulance. Bosh, more ambulance. Yeah, that's good. Treating capacity 25. Patients being treated 2. So we could probably get away with turning off one of our patient rooms wings. But we'll keep it going for the time being. They might need it. Now, 13 criminals per day, 11 arrests. That's good. That's fine. I will take that. Actually, should we have a bit of Maxis, man? What are you guys doing over here? Doing great, apparently. So if we were going to have Maxis, man, where would he live? Would he be like in the auspicious end of town, really obvious? Or would he be hiding away with the people? I think he'd kind of be... He'd almost be like down here. Like where you wouldn't expect it. Not enough simoleons. But he could well be hiding out over there. And I think he will be. Yeah, in fact, let's make him. Let's make him do it. Except, pay you off just to get my hourly a bit better. And he's going to live down here by the sewage plant. No one will suspect him. Save the injured, Maxis man. Save the injured. Crime may well have the upper hand. But apparently Maxis man is going to heal an injured person. Let's follow him. Let's follow him and see what he does. Is that his car? That's pretty snazzy. Look at that. Oh, nice. He's like Mr. Bean. But Maxis Mania came from Woodrow Lumber. Ooh, there it is. Yeah. Upgrade roads to increase density. Is it road upgrading time again? I haven't upgraded roads over here, have I? So let's do it. Let's perform some road upgrades. So let's just do it. Okay, get our medium on over here. You can stay low, you're not being used for anything. Good. Upgraded roads, increase your density. Grrr. Shysters. Medium you guys up as well. I don't feel the need to do any of these, they're still working alright as it happens. And a few traffic issues. It seems to be a different issue to this issue, so that's good. Traffic still grinding to a halt. It's mid-morning, but it's only orange, it's not red. We can still upgrade these roads at some point. That's fine. So where are we at with stuff? Power's good. Whoa, yeah. Bins. You'll be on top of that. Fire. Good. Health. Good. Crime. Good. Education. Good. Mass transit. Doesn't exist. Parks. Good. Disasters. Disasters are bad. Generally try and avoid those. Try and avoid those. So what's our happiness like? Residential happiness? Everyone's tip-top toppers. Everyone's tip-top toppers there as well. And everybody is tip-top toppity-tupa-tupa-tupa-tas. Which is good goodly goodlingtons. So we're still loitering around that 12,000. We might actually have to zone a little bit more residential just to get people in to make that next upgrade happen. Not that we're really chasing that or short of that, but we do need a little bit more population in this town for what I'm planning. But that is something that we will have to save for our next episode. So, this is Sergeant Slack from Banana Bun Productions saying thanks very much for joining me for this, episode 34 of SimCity. Please do comment, like and subscribe if you did, and I will catch you next time. Ta-ra!